Hello, you're listening to the OmniTalk Fast 5, brought to you in partnership with Microsoft, the A&M Consumer and Retail Group, Takeoff, Sezzle, and Silk.
All right, let's keep rolling.
Yes.
Headline number 2. According to Chain Store Age, Walmart is partnering with Popable, a pop-up shop marketplace platform that connects brands and physical spaces for short-term retail leasing. I guess that's the latest company trying to do that in this game. We've talked about this for a long time. Under the terms of the deal, small businesses will be able to rent retail space in designated Walmart stores across the country for short-term leasing without being committed to a long-term lease. Brands and spaces can both list on Popable's online website. Small businesses can then be paired with their local participating Walmart to connect and enter into an agreeable temporary leasing agreement ranging 1 month up to a year. The article also did not share how many Walmart stores plan to provide these experiences, referencing the always popular with OmniTalk descriptor of, quote, some. And you fought hard for this headline yesterday in our production meeting. So the fun fact on this one is that it also happens to be our put you on the spot question this week. And I may or may not have had something to do with that. So here it is. This is fascinating and somewhat ironic move by Walmart, the A&M CRG team had to say, given their historical negative impact on small business.
Yep.
Is there a catch for small business retailers to utilize Walmart's short-term leasing option? And separately, what pop-up are you hoping shows up at your local Walmart for your holiday season visits?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, good question.
This is a great question. I think it's important for them to call out, too, that historically Walmart has not been a favorable retailer to come into small towns and what they have been able to do to small businesses.
Right.
But
Although they're trying to change that for sure.
Exactly. I liked this story, Chris. I was intrigued by this story because for me, it signals that it's like foreshadowing. Like, will Walmart become the new mall for small towns? And are they able to do this with this idea? Because it's not like pop-up. It's not like Walmart is like bringing these brands in. You can buy the stuff on Walmart. This is strictly a leasing deal. This is like taking the empty optical shop that used to be at the front of the store. I looked on Popable and looked at all the stores that they have available.
Oh, did you? Cool.
I mean, it's basically just taking whatever moved out and whatever has been blocked off, and it's just opening that up to a local business.
So it's for like bigger business. This isn't like small maker shops on the store floor pad then.
That was definitely not. Definitely not. No, this is
that's important to know.
It is important
to
know.
Yeah.
So this is like actually the where the optical shop used to be, where the Minute Clinic used to be. Like those are the spaces that are available. Now, I think that this could be great if you have a small business or a retailer who knows how to merchandise that space, who knows how to like go in and get get this set up so that it looks good. Otherwise, it could look not great.
Yeah.
100%. One of the things that they are advertising on the Popable site is that they're able to not only guarantee businesses consistent foot traffic, which is true, like you have a lot of exposure, but they also talk about the fact that they're able to provide free advertising and brand visibility. So I don't know what that's another thing that isn't outlined in the details of these leasing terms, but I think all in all, I like the idea that Walmart's bringing somebody in here, that they're leasing space that's not being used in the Walmart. I just think it's going to have to be very carefully done and tested so that it doesn't look like one of my favorite lines recently this week. I met with Matt Steensland of the Bernard Group. He calls it the Retail Mullet.
The Retail Mullet.
Where you have these stores, these retailers are doing these stores and they've got like all party in the front and then it's just business as usual in the back. The reverse Retail Mullet, I guess.
The reverse Retail Mullet. Yeah, right.
But like there's these disjointed experiences where it's like, boom, we have this pop-up, and then in the back it's just like, and these are some towels and Solo cups.
So now you like this.
I do.
You don't think there's any risk for the small businesses as they're going into
No,
this?
I do think that there's risk. I said at the beginning, like I think that there's risk if you're a small business that's not prepared for the traffic, you're not prepared with advertising to maximize the efforts of this concept, and then if you're not prepared to be able to merchandise a store that's going to look and feel like it belongs in this space inside of Walmart.
Okay, I mean, my take real quick is, and the point that you brought up about it not being maker shops like on the floor pad, I think is really important because I hate that idea. Like, I hate that idea with a passion because that's so hard for small businesses. Then they have to staff it, and then the questions come like, who handles the returns when they come back to the store? Those are going to end up at Walmart's return desk ultimately, and so that's a big question too. But it sounds like here you get away from the point of sale issues, the return issues, because these are like standalone shops most likely in Walmart. But I think the important thing to me is it signals Walmart may be kind of desperate to rent these spaces out if this is the model they're going with.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, you're ready for Walmart when you're ready for Walmart. That there's a reason small businesses aren't in Walmart, Targets, whatever other entities you want. I mean, even the local malls, there aren't that many even in the local malls.
Right.
And so the local malls have probably been looking at this too. So I don't know. I think the sum is the big tell here too, where it's very difficult to understand how many stores are actually going to even have this in play.
There was quite a few, I have to say.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely regional. Like lots of stores in Texas, lots of stores in like the Illinois, Indiana area. I mean, so it's definitely pockets. It's not every single store.
Yeah, and then a lot of, I mean, yeah. But anyway, like as you start thinking about all the Walmarts across the country, like I think this is a hard play to make work. It's probably going to be more effort than it's worth at the end of the day. But who knows? It's cool to see them trying it. I'll give them kudos for the experimentation with it. It seems like pretty low risk to experiment with.